I'm very grateful and have to express my thanks on behalf of Maruti Suzuki to the government of Haryana and HSIDC for organizing this wonderful function. To mark our 40 years in Haryana as well as the start of what will be the biggest investment in the state and for Maruti, and perhaps the biggest investment in car manufacturing anywhere in India. Maruti was born in Haryana. We have grown up in Haryana. Haryana is a state where growth takes place and where there's no limit to growth. And we are therefore very happy to be in this state and to be participating in the betterment of the state and the people of this state. In 1982 October, the Government of India and Suzuki Motor Corporation signed an agreement to form a joint venture. Nobody dreamt at that time that this company which was formed would lead to the development of a large modern automobile industry in India that would create millions of jobs everywhere and huge wealth for the nation. The unbelievable success of Suzuki in India has actually led to the strengthening of economic ties between India and Japan. Haryana is the automobile capital of India. All of this has happened because of the state, its government, the trust which the government has developed with Maruti Suzuki, and I believe it is this working in a spirit of partnership and mutual benefit between the state and the industry which has led to the growth of not only Maruti, but of industrial activity in the state. Our project, when we started in 1982, was 100,000 cars a year. Quite quickly, we exceeded all these figures and were nearing 700,000 production in Gurgaon. We had to expand, and Manesar became our second site. Manesar too reached full capacity of about 800,000 cars, and therefore we had to look for a third site, and Kharkhoda is the result of that. In addition, we have a world-class R&D facility in Rohtak. The success of Maruti is undoubtedly also due to the employees of the company, who without doubt are extraordinary in terms of their capability and their commitment to excel. Our vendor partners have played an equally important role in the success of Maruti and making it globally competitive. Last year, as was mentioned by Akasan, we became the highest exporting car company in India, and the volume was something close to 240,000 units. We are net foreign exchange earners in Maruti for India today. The potential for future growth in India is huge, both in the domestic and the export markets. And Kharkhoda, where the potential is for production of about 1 million cars a year, will be a major contributor to meeting the demand of cars in India and abroad. We expect that, subject to market conditions in India being favorable, we will be able to reach our full capacity in Kharkhoda in about 8 years' time. Kharkhoda would, I think, become the largest car center anywhere in India, and I think there are not too many centers anywhere where in a single site 1 million cars would be produced. The whole success of Maruti shows that there is no alternative but for governments and private sector industry to work together with mutual trust. Unfortunately, there are still people in this country who do not accept that this is the best way to go forward. And they don't accept that by having this kind of industrial growth and with the state government participating in the success of industrial management and in the creation of a more competitive manufacturing, everybody benefits. And poverty is best eradicated, jobs are best created if the two work in partnership with each other. Over the last many years now, the Prime Minister has been taking numerous steps to make manufacturing in India much more competitive. The ease of doing business in India. The events arising out of the COVID pandemic and from the Ukraine-Russia conflict have also proven his wisdom of asking for Atmanirbharta. I think any sensible thinking person will understand that without growth of manufacturing, without Atmanirbharta, the future will not be what we want it to be. We have to continuously grow manufacturing, must keep reducing costs, improving quality, developing better technology. Investments for all these activities have to be given the highest priority by industry companies, and they have to generate and retain profits to invest in these areas. Maruti Suzuki has proven that when employees work as a single team and have a common goal of the success of the company and the growth of the company, success is assured. The contribution to this has to come from the supply chain to a very large extent. The supply chain includes tier 1, tier 2, tier 3 vendors. It includes large scale, medium scale, small scale, micro industries. All of them, each link in the supply chain, has to keep reducing costs, improving quality. There can be no compromise only on the grounds of the size or the location of an industry. The state government does a lot for the development of small-scale industry. The state government, I'm sure, will see that every step required to make small-scale industry globally competitive in terms of cost and quality are taken so that the basic infrastructure for industrial development in the state becomes stronger.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.